The great thing here is they've also got, for the network, a compensation plan, which I'm going to cover some of the key areas. Now, first one is the sales bonus. So say, for example, you choose to sell the travel product or the gaming product, Mixter. What the company does is take a percent, 15% of the profit that the company put towards the sale bonus, and that goes to use the person who's made the direct sale. Yeah. So the key is you've got to make the sales to actually get the sales bonus. But in addition to this, what we have is what we call an active user pool. So every time you make a sale and or user purchase a product yourself, then you're going to get 1 point in the user pool for that particular product. Now, each category has a different user pool. For travel has an active user pool, Mixer has an active user pool, and so on, as will each the other products. Now, the company will take 25% of the profit that they put into this pool, and they put it in and share it equally between the people who have a number of points. So if you've got, say, a Mixer product yourself, you've got 1 active point in that pool. And if you introduce 4 people who purchased the Mixer package, now you've got an X4, you'd have 5 points in that pool. I think you can see where the more points you got, the greater funds you're going to receive from the pool, which is on a monthly basis as well. Now, what we also have coming up real soon, it started now, but the actual full implemented will be real soon. It's our CROWD1 loyalty program. It's a bit like, with airlines, the more you use the planes, the more you travel, the more how far you go, you get a greater amount of loyalty points. It's the same here. So the more you'll be using the products, the more you'll be logging into the offices. The company will obviously show the full details, but the loyalty points you'll be able to use towards, say, in the future, products and services, within RC store. So loyalty program is excellent, folks, but it does reward, the correct activity, loyalty, and also long-term engagement. Because remember, we're a customer-based plan. So when our customers register, we've got a Power Starter program. So say you come on board, you need to activate your products within 14 days to maximize the loyalty points that you will get that's linked to each product. Again, check the full website for full details. We also have right now the Streamline bonus. This will be adjusted to our activity Streamline real soon. So basically on a Wednesday, you literally can click in and claim an amount of loyalty points for free based on your activity. So that's how it's going to be at the moment. It's based on, the number of people joined after you, the pack sales and so on, which is still activity, but that will be adjusting, folks, and you don't need any qualification to get the level 1 bonus. And that ranges from 1.25 loyalty points to 1,124 loyalty points per week. Now, the next one is our CROWD bonus. So this is based on more on the entrepreneurial people who wish to build an organization. Now, the CROWD1 bonus, we have 3 different ratios. The first one is the 1-to-1. So you simply build in 2 teams here, a left team and a right team, or left customers, right customers. So for example, let's take our white pack, which is like an entry-level pack, so to say. You get 60 points linked to a white pack in terms of volume for that particular customer. So for here, as an example, let's say you have 1 person join on the left team, 1 on the right team. That's a white pack that you've sold, so that's 60 points to each one. What the system does is says, right, you've got 60 points in your left, 60 points in your right. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. We'll add it together. That's 120 business points. And it's a rate of 1 to 10 to the euro. So that would give you 12 euros in an example. Now, you need to have at least 1 person with qualified sale in each team also to receive these bonuses and also to receive loyalty points. But it gets better. We've got a 1-to-2 ratio. So imagine you've introduced your 1 sale left and right yourself, but somebody else might introduce another sale in your right leg. So imagine if you introduce the first 2 as an example, then the person on the right introduces someone. You might not know them, might be in a different time zone. It might have happened whilst you're sleeping. But the system says you've got 2 on the right leg on the white package, 1 on the left. That's 3 at 60. That's 180 volume points for you. So that will give you 18 euros. Folks, it gets even better than this. So here, for an example, a 1-to-3 ratio. So say, for example, you've got 1 white pack sale on your left, 3 on your right. The system will still pay you on all 4 of those, even though you might not have introduced all those people. So 4 times 60 is 240 points. If that occurred for you, that would be a 24 euro commission. Now, think about this on a 1-to-3 ratio. A lot of companies that have a binary plan pay 10% based on the volume on the lesser leg. Here, if you think 60 points going in, yeah, but you're getting 24 euros. That's like 40%. So again, it's a huge, that volume is a huge payout on the ratios there on the higher ratio of 1-to-3. But folks, just bear in mind, the packs will have different values. White pack's 60, which is just demonstrated. Black's 190 volume points. Gold is 500. Titanium is 1,550 business points, and Titanium Pro 2,250. Now, as you get your team is growing, one customer base may go faster than another, which is natural. They're never always going to move exactly the same. Your left team may move slower than your right. Don't worry, because any unbalanced points you keep for 6 months. Some companies flush it at the end of each month. You get to keep these for 6 months. The month you create the points in, month thereafter. And to do that, you need to have 5 activity points in an active month, or have personally sponsored one entrepreneur. Also, those examples I gave you before, think about the different size packs. A black pack or a gold pack or a titanium. Let's give you a gold on a 1-to-1 ratio. That's 500 business points. If there's one in each team, it gets added together, that's 1,000 business points. That would give you €100 if that occurred for you. There's lots of different scenarios, but bear in mind, sometimes you might have a smaller pack with one person, and the other person on the other side might get a bigger pack. You can still do the 1-to-3 ratio in there as that example on the white pack. If you've got 500 business points in your right leg for a gold sale, 60 on your left for a white sale, they still say, hey, you've got lots of points there on that right leg. We can give you the 1-to-3 ratio. On that situation, again, you still do very well and get the 1-to-3, which is €24. So again, very, very powerful, that crowd bonus. We also have our matching bonus, folks, which is paid at 10% of your personally introduced members and their personally introduced members, down to 5 levels deep. So you might introduce Steve, who introduces Anne, who introduces Angela. But the principle is they can be anywhere in the world, that in the countries that you can build CROWD1 in. And to open up these levels, to open up matching level 1, you've got to have 5 personal direct sales and 5 activity points. Level 2, 10 sales and 10 activity points. Level 3, 15 personal sales, 15 activity points. Level 4, 20 sales and 20 activity points. And level 5, 25 personal sales and 25 activity points. Now, on the activity point demand, folks, there is a grace period of 90 days to allow you to build up those customers. And also bear in mind, the matching bonus will pay out the ratio of 1-to-3 to the crowd bonus. So, for example, if an entrepreneur earns €100 in the crowd bonus, the matching bonus can never amount to more than €300. So the principle is you're building your teams, you're building your organizations of customers around the world. The matching bonus is very, very powerful, folks. And the 10% of the crowd bonus that someone achieves. So let's say, for example, you introduce Steve, he generates, say, a €24 commission. You get 10%, which is €2.40. He gets the full 24. It's not off him, it's a matching bonus on him. If he earned, say, €1,000 commission, you would get 100. It's a principle of the 10%. Also, we have our fear of loss bonus. When you first start, there's a 14-day timer. Now, imagine this. This is great to help people cover the cost of their own pack very quickly. So within your first 14 days, if you introduce, say, 4 white pack sales, you receive 1 white code for free that you can sell on and use or gift if you wish. If you sell 4 titaniums, you would get 4 titanium pack sales in that 14 days. You get 1 titanium pack. You're still going to have a minimum 1 sale on each leg, remember. But the great thing is these gift codes have the full business points and all the benefits. Now, if you get a mix of sales in your 14 days, let's say you have a gold, 2 black and a white, so it's a bit of a mix, the bonus is paid out on the lesser. In that situation, you would receive a white code. We also have a residual bonus. There's 21 ranks in the company, ranging from team leader all the way up to ambassador, and each rank is split into 3 stars. The team leader 1, 2, and 3, ambassador 1, 2, and 3, and each rank has a pool linked to it. So you can imagine there's 21 pools. So let's say someone goes to director 1 star. They've come from manager 3 star. They've moved up a rank. Well done. You're now in an extra pool, but you're still in all the previous pools as well. So you're now in 10 different pools. And basically, on a monthly basis, you get paid on the 15th day of the month the residual income that you've got based on the number of pools that you're in. So you can imagine there's going to be a lot more people in, say, pool 1 than what there are in pool 19. Now, imagine if there's only 1 person in pool 20, as an example. If there was 100,000 business points put into each, they would get the full amount for that pool plus the share into each one. If there was 3 in pool 19, those 3 people will get a 3rd share of those. So think about this. This can build up to significant, potentially significant levels as you move through the residual income and through the ranks. Now, folks, the company also did cruises of the COVID situation, the pandemic. They've not been able to do the cruises in 2020. They did have a couple planned. They did do one in 2019. Fantastic cruise. They will get back to these as soon as they can. They did have one planned in May May in 2020, and also they had one planned, December 2020. They couldn't do those, but no, they will be doing these sort of things. They do bucket list trips for the high producers, the top performers. They just had one recently in May 2021 in Dubai, where they stayed in that 6-star hotel, amazing hotel for the people who were there, who could travel there and had an amazing time. So they do bucket list trips for some of the top producers. Now, there's lots of different ways you can participate, folks. You can be just a customer. If you want to be a customer, that's fine. Somebody says, I want to just use Mixer. That's perfect. Or I just want to do live trends. That's fine. You can be a customer, just receive a discount and the use of the product. Now, you can also be a member. So say, for example, you join as a customer and you say, actually, this Mixer project, this platform, these games are fantastic. You can refer it to someone else who can become a customer based on your referral link. So that would enable you to be a member. You can receive the sales bonus on that same sale, the active user pool as well, loyalty program, and also fear of loss. But you're not an entrepreneur yet. You've not purchased the starter package, so to say. What if someone joins on the starter package? That then enables them to be an entrepreneur. If they choose to participate in the compensation plan, which is not compulsory, you can then build a team. That also opens up that crowd bonus, the matching bonus, and the residual bonus for you as well. So people can move from a customer to another or start straight as an entrepreneur. The decision is really yours, folks, to do.